When you grow old, take control of your mouth, mood, money, and mind. Growing older is a journey filled with lessons learned, memories made, and wisdom gained. For many of us, reaching our later years brings a time of reflection. Did we live the life we wanted? Did we nurture the relationships that mattered? Did we make the most of the resources and opportunities we were given? But aging doesn't mean life stops being meaningful or fulfilling. In fact, the later years can be some of the most rewarding. You have the time, the perspective, and the freedom to live intentionally and leave a legacy that reflects the life you've built. The key is to focus on what you can control, even as life throws its inevitable challenges your way. Let's talk about 4 areas you can take charge of: your mouth, your mood, your money, and your mind. Mastering these will empower you to navigate this stage of life with confidence, grace, and purpose. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Control your mouth. Speak words that build, not break. As the years pass, we come to understand that words carry a weight far greater than we once realized. They shape not just the relationships we hold dear, but also the atmosphere of our daily lives. At this stage, the words we choose to speak reflect the legacy we leave behind, a mirror of our character, values, and wisdom. Every word has the potential to either mend or mar, to uplift or unsettle, to build bridges or burn them. And so, the question becomes, how will you use this power? When we were younger, we may have spoken without much thought, driven by fleeting emotions or the heat of a moment. But as life has unfolded, we've learned, sometimes through painful experience, that thoughtless words can cut deeper than we intended. Maybe we've seen relationships strained by things said in anger or carelessness. Perhaps we've regretted not saying the things that could have made a difference, like expressing love or gratitude to those who mattered most. Now, in the clarity of later years, we have the opportunity to be more intentional, more deliberate with the words we choose. The first step to controlling your mouth is understanding its impact. Think of your words as seeds planted in the soil of the lives around you. When you speak with kindness, encouragement, and understanding, you plant seeds that grow into relationships filled with trust and warmth. Conversely, when words are spoken out of frustration or negativity, they can take root as resentment or division. While you cannot control how others interpret your words, you can control the care with which you choose them. This isn't just about the words we use with others. It's also about how we speak to ourselves. The inner dialogue that runs through your mind every day can either be a source of strength or a weight that drags you down. For many older adults, self-talk can lean towards self-criticism. I'm not as sharp as I used to be, or I'm just a burden now. These words, repeated silently, can shape how we see ourselves and our place in the world. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can choose to replace these thoughts with affirmations. I am still learning and growing. My experiences matter. I bring value to those around me. Speaking kindly to yourself is an act of self-respect and grace. It's acknowledging that while life changes with age, your worth remains unshaken. Think of the advice you would give a younger friend or a grandchild. Would you speak to them with criticism and doubt, or would you offer encouragement and belief in their potential? Speak to yourself with the same compassion because you too deserve that kindness. Our words also have the power to heal. Over a lifetime, relationships may have faced misunderstandings, unspoken grievances, or distance created by time. But even now, you can use your words to rebuild those connections. A heartfelt, I'm sorry, or I forgive you, can bridge divides that once seemed insurmountable. Similarly, I love you, or you mean the world to me, can strengthen bonds and remind others of how much they are cherished. These simple but powerful phrases can transform the quality of your relationships, making every interaction more meaningful.
It's important, too, to recognize the beauty of silence. Sometimes controlling your mouth means choosing not to speak. There is wisdom in holding back words that may harm more than they heal, in pausing to reflect before responding. In moments of disagreement or frustration, silence can provide the space needed for clarity and understanding to emerge. Not every thought needs to be spoken. Not every emotion needs to be shared in the heat of the moment. But when you do choose to speak, let your words carry intention. Imagine them as a gift you offer to the world, one that reflects your wisdom, love, and desire to uplift. Speak to inspire, to encourage, and to bring light into the lives of those around you. You may never fully know the impact out your words have on someone else, but that's all the more reason to make them count. Finally, remember that it's never too late to change how you use your voice. Whether you've been a peacemaker all your life or someone who struggled with impulsive words, today is a new day. Today you can decide to speak words that build, words that heal, words that honor the journey you've taken and the legacy you're creating. In doing so, you not only shape the world around you, you shape your own heart as well. When your words reflect kindness, gratitude, and strength, they echo in your life, creating an atmosphere of peace and connection. As you grow older, your voice carries the wisdom of experience. Use it wisely. Speak with purpose, speak with love, and let your words leave a legacy of hope, connection, and meaning. This is the gift of controlling your mouth. It shapes not only what you say, but also the life you lead.
2. Control your mood. Choose peace over chaos. As the years pass and life's chapters unfold, one of the greatest powers you can harness is the ability to control your mood. It's tempting to believe that our emotions are purely reactive, shaped by circumstances, interactions, or the unpredictable ebb and flow of life. But the truth is, your mood is not dictated by the outside world. It's deeply influenced by the choices you make within yourself. Choosing peace over chaos is a gift you give to your soul, a way of reclaiming joy even when life feels heavy. Our emotions are real and valid. Over the decades, you've faced challenges, celebrated triumphs, and endured losses that have left an indelible mark on your heart. These experiences bring depth and richness to your emotional landscape, but they also demand care. You may have noticed how one bad moment can sour an entire day. A harsh word, an old ache, or a lingering worry that refuses to loosen its grip. If left unchecked, these moments can snowball, turning fleeting frustrations into a habitual state of discontent. But you don't have to live in the shadow of these emotions. You have the power to shift, to soften, and to soothe. The first step to controlling your mood is recognizing its source. Too often we move through the day on autopilot, unaware of how we're feeling until the weight becomes unbearable. But awareness is transformative. Pause. Ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? What's influencing this mood? In doing so, you gain clarity. Maybe you're carrying an old frustration, or perhaps a small inconvenience has taken root and grown out of proportion. This awareness doesn't fix the issue immediately, but it gives you the space to decide how to respond. Once you're aware, the choice becomes yours. Will you allow the chaos of a fleeting moment to dictate your day, or will you consciously choose peace? Peace is not the absence of challenges. It's the ability to rise above them. It's the decision to not let an unpleasant moment steal your happiness. It's a quiet strength that allows you to respond with grace instead of reacting with frustration. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for choosing peace. When life feels overwhelming, gratitude shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. It's not about ignoring the hard things, it's about remembering the good that exists alongside them. Even on the hardest days, there is something to be thankful for: a kind smile, a fond memory, a moment of quiet. Let gratitude anchor you when your mood feels unsteady.
Each time you choose to dwell on a blessing, no matter how small, you're tilting the scales toward peace. Forgiveness is another path to emotional freedom. Over the years, you may have accumulated hurts, some fresh, some decades old. Carrying those burdens is like clutching a hot coal. It only burns the hand that holds it. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning the wrongs done to you. It means releasing the power they hold over your spirit. It's a choice to prioritize your own peace over the chaos of resentment. When you forgive, you're not just freeing the other person, you're freeing yourself.
The people in your life also play a role in your mood. Have you noticed how some individuals lift your spirits while others seem to drain your energy? Surround yourself with those who bring light into your life. Friends who make you laugh, family who love unconditionally, and communities that inspire you. At the same time, protect your peace by setting boundaries with those who bring negativity. You've earned the right to choose who occupies your emotional space. Remember, controlling your mood doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending everything is fine when it isn't. It means acknowledging your feelings, then deciding how to move forward in a way that serves your well being. When sadness comes, let yourself feel it, but don't allow it to take permanent residence. When anger flares, channel it constructively, then let it go before it consumes you. Emotions are like waves. They rise, they fall, and they pass. Your job is to ride them, not drown in them. Meditation, prayer, or moments of quiet reflection can help you maintain this balance. These practices give your mind the space to breathe, to reset, and to find calm amidst the storm. Whether it's a morning prayer of gratitude or a few minutes of deep breathing, these small rituals can create a sense of grounding that carries you through the day. As you navigate this stage of life, remember this: your mood is your responsibility, and your peace is worth protecting. Life will continue to present challenges, but you are not powerless in the face of them. Each day, each moment, you have the choice to respond with grace, to prioritize calm, and to embrace joy. Choosing peace over chaos isn't just about feeling better, it's about living better. It's about cherishing the time you have, nurturing the relationships that matter, and creating a legacy of kindness and resilience that will outlast you. Your mood is the lens through which you see the world. Keep it clear, keep it steady, and let it reflect the beauty of a life well lived. 3. Control your money. Build freedom, not fear. Money, in its simplest form, is a tool. Yet, for so many, it becomes a source of stress, a symbol of fear, or a reminder of what they feel is lacking. As we grow older, the role money plays in our lives evolves, but its importance remains. It's no longer about building wealth to chase material dreams. It's about securing peace, providing stability, and ensuring that your later years are lived with dignity, comfort, and purpose. To control your money means stepping back and taking ownership, not letting money or the fear of not having enough run your life. It means embracing clarity, intentionality, and discipline to build freedom, not just for yourself, but also for those you care about. The first step to controlling your money is understanding where it stands. This might sound daunting, especially if finances have always been a source of worry, but it's also liberating. Take the time to review your income, expenses, and savings. Look not with judgment, but with curiosity. Ask yourself, what does my financial picture truly look like? You may find areas where money is slipping away unnecessarily, subscriptions you no longer need, habits that no longer serve you, or patterns that could be refined. This isn't about deprivation, it's about alignment. Your money should reflect your values and priorities, not the whims of advertising or fleeting desires. When you know where your money is going, you can begin to redirect it toward what matters most. Maybe it's creating an emergency fund, a cushion of security for life's inevitable surprises. Having money set aside for unplanned medical expenses, a home repair, or simply a small indulgence removes the fear of the unknown.
That freedom to breathe, to handle challenges with grace instead of panic is invaluable. For many in their later years, fear of running out looms large. Retirement savings, pensions, and Social Security can feel finite, a ticking clock that governs your decisions. But remember, controlling your money isn't just about how much you have, it's about how you use it. Prioritize what brings you joy and meaning. Ask yourself, what adds to the quality of my life? What enriches my days and leaves me feeling fulfilled? Spending wisely doesn't mean living a life of restriction. It means focusing on what truly matters. Investments, even small ones, can be a source of empowerment. It's never too late to think about growing your resources in ways that align with your values. Whether it's learning about low risk investment options or seeking advice from a trusted financial advisor, taking action, even in small steps, can shift the narrative from fear to empowerment. And while saving and investing are key, controlling your money also involves thinking about the legacy you want to leave. What impact do you hope to make? Not just financially, but emotionally for your family and loved ones. Perhaps it's ensuring that your affairs are in order, removing burdens from your children or grandchildren by making clear plans. Or maybe it's about giving, whether to a charity that's close to your heart, a cause you've championed throughout your life, or even the gift of an unforgettable experience for those you love. Control over your money means making peace with your past financial decisions. You might look back and see moments of regret, a missed opportunity, a rash choice, or a time when circumstances were beyond your control. But today is not about those regrets. It's about taking control of what lies ahead. Give yourself grace. You've learned, adapted, and grown. And now you have the wisdom to make decisions that honor your goals and values. Money can be an anchor that holds you back, or it can be a wind that carries you forward. When you take control of your money, you're not just managing numbers on a page. You're creating a life of freedom, peace, and intention. It's not about wealth for its own sake. It's about living in alignment with what truly matters, savoring the time you have, and leaving behind a legacy that reflects the life you've lived. 4. Control your mind. Keep growing. Keep learning. As the years pass, it's easy to think that growth is something left behind in youth, a pursuit for those just starting their journey. But nothing could be further from the truth. The mind, like a garden, thrives with attention and care no matter the season of life. And when you keep nurturing it, you unlock a deeper richness to living that makes each day more meaningful. Your mind is the wellspring of your potential, the source of every decision, dream, and action. It is not limited by age, it's shaped by intention. If you allow it to grow stagnant, filled with worry, negativity, or apathy, life can begin to feel small, constrained, and burdensome. But if you feed it with curiosity, creativity, and resilience, your world expands in ways you never imagined. Growth starts with embracing a mindset that values the journey over the destination. In your younger years, growth may have meant achieving milestones, raising children, excelling in your career, or saving for the future. Now, it's about savoring the experience of learning itself, of seeing the world through fresh eyes and realizing that you still have so much to discover. The beauty of this stage in life is that there is no rush. You're not chasing promotions or competing for recognition. You can explore purely for the joy of it. Think about the subjects you've always been curious about but never had time to pursue. Maybe it's the history of a place you visited, the art of storytelling, or even a skill like playing an instrument or gardening. Learning doesn't have to be formal or structured. It can be as simple as allowing your interest to lead you. Staying curious isn't just a way to pass the time. It's a way to keep your brain active and engaged. Research shows that continually challenging your mind helps protect against cognitive decline. Learning new skills, solving puzzles, or even engaging in thoughtful discussions keeps your brain agile and resilient.
When you approach each day with a desire to learn, you're investing in your future self, ensuring that your mind remains a source of strength and clarity. But learning isn't just about accumulating knowledge, it's also about fostering connections with others and with yourself. When you engage in meaningful conversations, read thought provoking books, or participate in a community group, you're not just expanding your intellect, you're building relationships. These connections are vital to mental health and well being, providing you with a sense of belonging and purpose. And let's not forget the importance of introspection in keeping your mind vibrant. As you age, you have the gift of perspective, decades of experiences to reflect on, lessons learned, and wisdom gained. Take time to journal, meditate, or pray. These practices aren't about escaping reality, but about embracing it, understanding yourself better, and finding peace with the life you've lived and the one you're still creating. In this process, it's crucial to guard what you allow into your mind. In a world filled with negativity and noise, it's easy to get overwhelmed by harmful influences, sensationalized news, divisive rhetoric, or toxic relationships. Be deliberate about what you consume. Choose books, shows, and conversations that inspire and uplift you, that challenge you to think deeply and see the world from new perspectives. Let your mind be a sanctuary for growth, not a battleground for fear or doubt. There's also a spiritual element to keeping your mind engaged and growing. Faith, for many, becomes an even deeper source of strength and guidance in later years. Exploring spiritual questions, engaging in meaningful practices, or studying texts that resonate with you can bring not only clarity, but also profound peace. Whether through prayer, meditation, or simply moments of quiet reflection, connecting with something greater than yourself can ground your thoughts and give your mind the space to thrive. Lastly, never underestimate the power of creativity. Whether it's writing, painting, crafting, or even cooking, creative pursuits engage your mind in a way that's both stimulating and joyful. Creativity allows you to express yourself, to make sense of your experiences, and to leave behind something beautiful, a legacy that speaks to who you are and what you value. So, when you think about growing older, remember that your mind is still your greatest asset. Treat it with care, feed it with knowledge, inspiration, and connection. Let it wander into new territories, unafraid of making mistakes or starting over. Keep learning, not because you have to, but because you can. Growth isn't reserved for the young, it's the privilege of anyone who dares to remain curious and open hearted. And as long as you nurture your mind, you'll find that life at any age remains a wondrous adventure. Conclusion: a life well lived. As the years unfold, life's greatest wisdom becomes clear. It is not the circumstances we face, but how we respond to them that defines our journey. Aging is not a retreat, it is an evolution. It is the time to reflect on the richness of your experiences, to honor the lessons learned, and to channel your energy into living with intention and purpose. Taking control of your mouth, mood, money, and mind is not about perfection. It is about empowerment. It's about recognizing the influence you have over your life, even when much feels out of your hands. Every kind word you speak, every moment of gratitude you choose, every thoughtful decision about your resources, and every new idea you explore becomes a thread in the tapestry of your legacy. Your words have the power to create harmony, to mend wounds, and to inspire hope in those you love. Your mood influences the way you experience the world and radiates outward, shaping the energy of everyone you encounter. Your financial choices are the foundation of your freedom and the compass guiding you toward a life of stability and generosity. And your mind, the wellspring of creativity and curiosity, ensures that your life remains vibrant and full of discovery.
The later chapters of life are often viewed as a time of slowing down, but they are also a time of profound impact. This is the stage where your influence deepens on your family, your community, and the legacy you leave behind. By taking control of the elements you can manage, you create a life that reflects not only the person you have been, but the person you continue to become. There is extraordinary power in knowing that every day offers a choice to create, to heal, to grow, and to love. Life does not end with age, it ripens. It becomes a harvest of the seeds you've sown, a testament to your resilience and a celebration of the stories you've lived. So as you move forward, embrace this truth. You are not defined by what you've lost, but by what you choose to build with what remains. The control you exercise over your words, emotions, finances, and thoughts is not just about navigating life's challenges. It's about shaping a life filled with meaning, grace, and joy. When the time comes to look back on the life you've lived, may you see a story of strength and love, a story that reflects a person who took the reins, who created beauty in the face of difficulty, and who left a legacy that will echo long after the last page has turned. This is your life, and it is yours to shape. Take control, live boldly, and leave behind something truly remarkable. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.